Hey guys, my name is Gage Howard. I'm here with HBI Auto Detail, and welcome back to another episode of our detailing breakdown series. Our last episode we did wheels and practically everything to know about wheels. We kind of skipped out on the coatings just because I want to save that for a different video. So in today's video, we're going to tackle just washing the exterior paint and the outside of a vehicle. This car is a McLaren 720S that we've already done the wheels on just to not repeat anything from our last video. Alright guys, so another thing to remember is to make sure on these McLarens that you put them in active mode. That way your spoiler will raise up and you can actually wash under the spoiler. If you don't put it in active mode, you're not going to be able to get under there. So as you can see, we've already got it up. And we'll be able to foam and get our mitt and everything right under that wing and get it all cleaned up. Another thing to remember when you're washing rear engine cars, or especially McLarens I should say, is to pay mind to what it is that you're actually spraying foam and water and everything into. So on a McLaren, you want to come back here and pop this back deck off. There's only 2 bolts that hold these in, and once you can get these undone, so now that you've got it unbolted, your panel should kind of just pop up like so. And you can move that out of the way. And then grab some sort of towel or something just so you can block off as much of the engine bay as you can kind of get to kind of keep water from getting in there. Keep it like that. And just set your panel back on over your towel. Like so. So now that you've got your engine bay blocked off, you're not worried about spraying any water or any foam in there. When we go to foam the car, we're going to try to avoid most of this area, but that's just another precaution to take. Because we've already washed the wheels to this car, we can just go straight into rinsing it down and just kind of start taking our first steps into actually washing the paint of it. So for starters, I'm going to have to wash and rinse from top down. Be careful of what it is that you're spraying into. So there's a bunch of different ducts on these cars that you just kind of want to, you can mist them, but don't spray directly into them. Now that you've got your car all rinsed down, you can go ahead and go straight into foaming it. So a quick overview of the product that we use. This is P&S Pearl Auto Shampoo. This is a great product. We've stuck with it for, I think, a little over a year now, from moving from our last one. It foams up super well, and it's not very keen to leave water spots on the paint. So that's something that we really like a ton. And it's also pH neutral. So we've got this in our foam cannon over here, and we're just gonna put this on our pressure washer and get ready to just foam the car down. So now that you have your car washed and you've got all the foam rinsed down off of your car, it's time to dry it. We prefer using a blower rather than using any kind of towels just to prevent contact and continued scratching of the car. So we've got the Big Boy Blower Pro here, and this has a 30-foot tube. And this blower also moves around on wheels, and it blows warm filtered air out. And you've got 4 different settings to adjust the speed of the air that it's blowing out. And so we just go full speed on both sides, and then you can kind of just blow top down in the car. But it's over now. Coming to the last part of a wash, now that we've got everything dried and everything like that, we're going to go through, we're going to open up every door and everything that has a jamb. So your front, your rear deck, and then your 2 doors, that way you can go through and you can dry all of your jams where water is just sitting right now. So we'll go ahead and open this one. So as you can tell, all throughout this is all just one single jam, and it's just covered in water and it's just all sitting in here. Another thing, especially for any other detailers, is to pay a lot of mind to the bottom of your door on these McLarens, because they're pretty notorious for getting beat up, and you don't want to return that to a customer with the bottom of the door looking like this, because every single time that they go to step out, that's clearly visible.
I'm the janitor.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you learned something out of this, and I hope you can pick something up. Keep an eye out for our next video. We should be doing the interior of a McLaren 600 LT, so that'll be the next episode in this series. But like I said again, thank you, and keep an eye out for the next one.